Here we have one of the most important tools you have to have at the beach, vinegar.
I have a couple of questions about the outfits that you wear or that you use to go into fire. Do they really protect you? The video is about to start. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. There we go!
Our gear only protects you from the temperature. It will catch fire, it will burn, so you cannot touch the flames. Yes.
So what's the point of this outfit?
It allows you to go in and you can be exposed to high temperatures and you can still be able to get someone out without getting burned.
So what about your hair?
Well, you have a hood that you put on, but then we have a hood that covers the neck, the ears, and everything else, and then you put your mask on your face.
So what is your schedule?
We work 24 hours from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the next day.
So 24 hours
24 hours here. This is our home for 24 hours. So we spend a quarter of our lifetime at the fire station. And we have 48 hours off, so it's 2 days. It sounds like a lot. And if you have kids and a wife or a husband, they have a to-do list waiting for you when you get home. So you don't really have a day off, ever.
Oh, so it's like that always? So it's 24, 48, 24 forever until you retire?
Until we retire. Well, we have people that work in the day's position, which is Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday, and an 8 to 5, whatever schedule they have.
So you can do that too?
If you want to. There's some positions that you can do. It's nice because you go home every night. You have a normal life. You don't miss holidays. When you're on shift, you miss holidays, you miss birthday parties, you miss more holidays and more holidays. I have a 4-year-old that doesn't understand yet what my schedule is like. So every time I go to work, she knows I'm gone for 24 hours. And if I work, sometimes I work 48 hours straight, I'm gone for 2 days. So those are days that you don't get back from your family.
Wow.
But it's part of the job. You know, when you sign up, it's part of the sacrifice you make. No matter what time of the day it is, if the bells go off, we have to go.
Another question. What is the busiest time for, like when it goes like a Christmas tree with fires or whatever? Like there has to be a holiday.
The July 4th is really busy with fires because everybody's doing fireworks.
So what about the ambulance? When is it busiest?
They're busy all the time. They don't stop. Remember, Miami Beach is a city that has so much tourism that at any time, whatever happens, we have to be the ones that go out and make the day better for them. So we're always ready to help.
So I always heard this, I don't know if it's true, that if you call the fire rescue, and if they come and cure you, and do whatever they need to do, because there is a fee involved in this. So if they take you to the hospital, they charge you. But if they don't take you to the hospital,
they do not.
They do not charge.
That's where tax payments come through. If you don't go to the hospital, they do not bill you. You pay your taxes, that's how the services provide. But if they take you to the hospital, there is a fee for the ambulance.
I know, and it's quite a ride.
I know if you go by helicopter, it costs a lot more money. If you go by ambulance, they have a fee, so it all depends.
So the time that we learned that is that my mom, she was helping me, and then somehow she got hair dye on her eyes. I mean, not like a little bit, but she was like screaming. I have my business below, so there's always fire trucks going and coming there. My mom saw earlier that there was a fire truck, and then they were about to leave, and then she came out with her eyes like that, asking for help, and they stopped, and they came. They put some fluid in her eyes, and then nothing happened. Like, it was free.
There's no bill for that.
So that was awesome.
Yes. There's no, unless you go to the hospital, there's no bill.
So who determines that you have to, I mean, if you have a broken limb, but.
Well, it all depends on the situation that you're in. If you're having a heart attack, you should go to the hospital, like immediately. If you're having a stroke, you should go to the hospital. Now, if you're having something like a cut to the finger that's minor and you can drive to an urgent care, it's something that you can do. It's up to, if people want to go, we'll take them.
Do they call you for cutting fingers?
People call for anything, from the cat to the tree to anything. You name it, we do it.
Oh.
Remember, before being a firefighter, we are public servants. So we do everything. From if their water is leaking from the toilet, they call for that.
What?
And we go.
Yeah.
We're very handy when it comes to mechanical stuff. So there's always one specialty person that's good at swimming, good with tools, good with water pipes. So everybody has some type of experience in life that they can use.
And then you charge for those?
No, it's free.
It's free, okay.
We prevent more damage to the unit, to the apartment, to the house, so that's our goal. We don't fix the problem, but we stop at least more damage from happening.
What is the most ridiculous call that you've ever had?
I don't even look at them as funny calls. I see them as some people just don't have the experience in life to figure it out what to do to make it right. They call for help. So
For what?
you name it, we show up and help.
Okay.
Some people come to the station because their wedding ring doesn't come off and their finger's swelling. We have to cut it.
So and then you were telling me about a program also that has to do with kids and high schoolers that we're gonna make a video of it.
Yeah, it's called the Fire Cadets. They're high school kids and they get an exposure of what it takes to be a firefighter. So we train them on the physical level. They do part of the equipment that we use. They play with that. More training than playing. They get to wear the uniform that we use for fires. They would certify them on lifeguards, certify them on CPR. So
what?
they get to
certify them in CPR?
Yes. So and then we teach them to deal with everything that life has to throws at you as a firefighter. From when it comes to the mental health, how we deal with it by doing good decisions, pretty much educating them to stay active, do some yoga, running, swimming to deal with what you see at work. Because 20 years ago when I started working here, the world was in a different place. Today it has changed drastically to a point that you have to learn how to deal with mental health.
Yeah, because it must be horrible to you have so much there.
There's so much, you remember everything you see and you have to learn how to deal with it. And if you, by having good healthy habits is something that we pass on to the new future firefighters, because a lot of them will become firefighters. I was a cadet at one point 20 something years ago.
Right.
And because of that, all the mentors back then, they gave me the knowledge that I needed to have to become successful in the fire service.
Nice.
It's a great job, but you see a lot of people that get hurt, a lot of violence, a lot of death, a lot of tragedies. So at the end of the day, we're humans. These firefighters are humans. We see it. If you don't know how to deal with it, it can go the wrong way.
Of course.
And there's addiction, there's other things that could happen that by having good habits, it's something that you can deal with. There's professional help. The department has amazing benefits that we can use to talk to professionals so that we have to, if we need help, we can get it.
So now Claudio is gonna show us how does the ambulance work and what do we have inside of it.
Okay, so this is the ambulance. We have some equipment outside too. Stretcher, so if the elevator is not working, we use that tool to bring the people down. Makes all the difference in the world. A lot easier for everybody. Backboard. This is for the neck. It's called a C-collar. If you get into a car accident or you fall, we use that. Here we have one of the most important tools you have to have at the beach, vinegar.
At the beach? Why?
Because if you get stung by a jellyfish or a man of war, this is your best friend right here.
Oh.
It helps with the pain that it causes. So we have a lot of that in all the trucks. This is all the swimming gear in case we need to rescue someone. These are the equipment that we use.
I love it. Only in Miami Beach.
Yeah, this is my favorite compartment there. And here we got, this is a medical box for pediatrics, so it's a different one than the one we use for adults.
Okay.
The medication dose is less. This is an MCI backpack. It has, in case of an active shooter or anything big that requires, like suicide, that's what we use to, it has different colors, yellow, black, red, green. Based on the severity of the injury, that's how we label them per person. So, and then extra equipment, that's the entrance to the ambulance. This is where the lieutenant on the rescue truck sits here. Everything that they do is done on a computer. That's a computer there to do the reports.
Okay.
So, and then on this side here, Here we have the oxygen tank, and this is my second favorite tool. That's what we use for swimming in the ocean to rescue people. When they're drowning, we swim out and we give it to them. They can hold on to it and they float. That doesn't sink.
Okay.
So the lifeguards use that. That's mainly for lifeguards, but when they're not working, then we'll become the lifeguards for the shift. So this is more equipment here.
Yes.
That we have. That's the firefighter gear there. And then here you have some of the tools to open doors, cut locks.
In an ambulance.
In an ambulance, because they're firefighters too.
Yeah.
So they go into fires and search for people, or they can use the hose to extinguish a fire. They still do firefighting jobs too.
Wow.
They're both firefighter paramedics.
So we're inside of an ambulance. It's kind of a bad flashback for me because I haven't been inside of one for many years. And I hope I'll never be in one again, ever.
So this is an ambulance. When people get sick, this is how we take you to the hospital. You have all the medications here. All this here is extra medications that we have.
Wow.
This is for oxygen treatments. That's for IVs over there. And then when we go to people's house, we take the stretcher and we take these 3 bags here. We call this the life pack. This is how you do an EKG to get a picture of the heart.
Yes.
And in case you need to be treated for a heart attack or anything, this is the equipment you see in the movies. When everybody is having some type of chest pain or heart attack or anything, they pretty much use this machine on every person. The green bag here, this is the airway bag. When we have to give you oxygen, there's multiple packets. This is the adult, this is for child. And there's different masks. This is one of them, the nasal cannula. And then if you have asthma, we have the nebulizer, which looks different. Everything is sealed, so.
Yeah.
And then if you have to be intubated, this is some of the equipment that we have.
God.
They all have different sizes.
Intubated? What? Okay, wait. What do you mean intubated?
So let's say the person is in cardiac arrest and they cannot breathe on their own, so we can put one of these ET tubes in their mouth. And then through the years, technology has changed, and now you have this amazing tool that we use, which is a camera, and you put it on the patient so you can see the vocal cords where you're gonna intubate the person.
No way.
Then the medications are here. You have IVs. You have all the other medications here. If you have a diabetic, they're all labeled, so when you get to the call, if it's something heart related, you just pull this box and it shows you all the medications by name that you can use to treat the patient. So you have this one.
They're injections, all of them?
This is lidocaine. Everything we'll push it through an IV, so it's not an injection. So these are for heart, then you have overdose, allergic reactions, diabetic, cardiac arrest. So the only difference that we have on the ambulance and the fire truck is the only equipment the fire truck doesn't have is this.
And what is that?
These are narcotics like morphine, fentanyl. These medications are only in the ambulance, not in the fire truck. So that's the only medication that the fire truck doesn't have.
Now we're gonna go into the fireman kitchen to see what they're doing. This is awesome.
It's like a house. You have the ocean view over there. You can see the beach a little bit.
What? This is so
And
ridiculous.
this is the kitchen when everybody's eating. This is where this is the TV room. This is, sometimes they watch movies or training videos here.
What?
There's a lot of firefighting stuff here. And this is one of the most popular places. This is my room here. So
wow.
when we get a call, the lights go on
Which
there.
lights?
I want to show you so you can see how it is. So when we get a call, the light means you have a call and then the bells go off.
Oh, wow.
This is the fire pole here, if you want to see the fire pole.
Oh, that is the famous fire pole.
This is the fire pole here.
Okay, wait.
And you go down that way.
Ay, qué miedo.
Now we go down. This is the gator that we use for water rescue. When we go, if we get any drownings at the beach, instead of taking the fire truck, we'll take this, and we have an easy way to move the patient here. We can take this off. This one floats in the water, so we can put the patient on it and then put it on the rescue truck. We have a surfboard if we need to go surfing.
So wait, so why do you have a surfing board?
Depending on the conditions, it's easier to get on the board and get to the patient faster. You can put the patient on the board and swim back with the patient. You have the rescue buoy. This is to give it to the person so they can hold on to.
And then this chair is...
This is just for us to sit.
Oh, okay.
And then this is a tool that we use a lot for medical calls. It is kind of our little fire truck on the beach. So more of like an ambulance on the beach.
Yeah, there you go.
And we use it a lot here because we're right on the beach. So
right.
Anytime they get a drowning, we go.
So basically, this is to get the people from the water to the ambulance.
Yes.
If needed. Okay.
Yes.
I've never been to a fire truck, but I'm about to go inside of one. Is it cool to be a fire truck driver?
So I am a certified driver, and I always tell my daughter that one of the best jobs in the fire service is driving the truck.
Because?
Because when you're driving, it's like a video game. You have the lights, you have the siren, you have this big red truck, and everybody's waving at you, and all the cars are moving out of the way so you can get to your emergency quick. So it's like you feel like a kid. You always wanted to drive a truck.
Wow.
And now you're doing it in real life, so it's like perfection. There's nothing better than that.
It was so interesting to see the fire department in action and to see what they do and all the things they handle. Thank you very much, Claudio, for your time.
Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy my second house and you get a little taste of what it's like to be a firefighter.
Oh my God.
If you see a fire truck, say hi to us every time.
Oh,
bye-bye.
Bye. I just wanted to let you know that if you want more videos like this, please comment all you want, like the video, and subscribe, of course, and share it, because we all want to know what's happening in Gustavo's world. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. That's clicking on the little bell. Comment all you want. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like.
Don't forget to subscribe to grow the community.
And also, don't forget to follow our social media. And if you want to go ahead and share this video in all your platforms, share the love. Till next time!
Bye.